edition Angel plushie is for sale at LissyNoelShop.com. However, these are super limited and they're only going to be for sale until August 26th. So be sure to go grab one today before they're gone forever. The link will be down below in the description.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Lissy. Be sure to subscribe because we're getting so incredibly close to hitting 2 million subscribers and I don't want y'all to miss out on it because it's gonna be epic. I can't even believe it. Also guys, be sure to drop a like on today's video or else scary cursed Elmo will come to your house and take all of your Taco Bell. This is not a scam. Get this video to 20,000 likes. Anyways guys, today we have some hot tea because today guys, we're going to be talking about Elmo. Yes, Elmo, that really scary looking puppet with the big old eyes and the hairy red body and the weird orange nose who makes the really weird sounds with his mouth. I don't know, like his laugh is just really annoying and he says that annoying song like the la 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 Elmo's World. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Elmo has always been unsettling ever since I was small. I used to watch some Sesame Street. I don't know about you guys because you guys are probably, you know, in a different era, but like when I grew up, Sesame Street was popping off and seriously, the tea about Elmo is beyond me. Like, there's a lot of crazy tea out there and I'm gonna get right on into it. Anyways guys, we're gonna get on to telling you guys these scary Elmo stories. So before I get into this video, I want to cover the history of Elmo just slightly so you guys kind of know more about him. So as you guys know, Elmo talks in a high voice and he's very enthusiastic and cheerful. He was originally designed in 1979 as a generic background monster and he first appeared as Elmo on Sesame Street in 1980. He is a red fuzzy monster with an orange nose and round eyes. He is self-described as a 3.5-year-old and he lives on Sesame Street with all of his friends. I find it super strange that he is described as a 3.5-year-old. Like that's the age he kind of comes off as, but he's very intelligent for a 3.5-year-old. It's kind of bizarre to me that he is 3. I never knew that until today. So the first story we're going to be talking about is a toy called the hide-and-seek Elmo toy. And this toy actually was considered to be a game that was supposed to be fun and exciting. It's this little plastic Elmo that came with cards inside of it that told the seeker little hints about where the Elmo was hidden. So it was a 2-player game where one person would hide the plastic Elmo toy and the person that hid the Elmo toy would put the cards down with hints about where Elmo is hidden. And then the seeker would look around, get the clues off the cards, and listen for Elmo's voice. That's right. Listen for Elmo's actual voice. Eventually, while playing the game, Elmo would begin to talk to you as you tried to search and find him. He would say things like, "Come find me," "La la la la, la la la, Elmo's here," or "Come and play with me," while the person was searching for the tiny toy. However, this horror story actually begins when a college student who found this Elmo hide-and-seek toy found it hilarious because let's be real here, the whole concept behind this is stupid. It's hilarious. Like, who wants to play hide-and-seek with a plastic Elmo toy? I mean, hide-and-seek is kind of creepy in the first place, the whole idea of like hiding and seeking. I mean, that's usually seen in like horror movies.
Come out wherever you are.
But now they added Elmo into it, so of course this couple found it hilarious, and for some reason as a gag gift, the girlfriend bought her boyfriend this plastic Elmo toy that was already terrifying enough. So after he received it, he obviously never really wanted to use it, so the boy actually threw this plastic Elmo toy into a bin because he was in college and he did not have a care to use it. However, that's where things went horribly wrong. According to this story, basically the Elmo doll actually started talking in the middle of the night, even though this Elmo doll had never been opened up before and was brand new in packaging. The guy claimed that in the middle of the night he would hear Elmo say, "Come and find me, la 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 la, Elmo wants to play," and that he would find Elmo actually in random spots of his apartment in college, and he got so freaked out that he threw this toy away. And then he went on Google to see what was going on because he was so terrified, and he found out that other people who bought the same exact hide-and-seek Elmo toy were having the same exact problems. Their Elmo toys were talking without batteries, they were saying creepy things, and they were moving mysteriously around in the middle of the night. That is absolutely horrifying! I don't know about you guys, but I personally do not want to play hide-and-seek with Elmo because that just sounds creepy in the first place. The whole idea of the hide-and-seek doll is just super weird to me and very strange and mischievous. How do I say that word? And mischievous. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, so the next story we're going to be covering, I know we've kind of covered before, but the tea is so hot, I had to spill it one more time. The Tickle Me Elmo toy. Can you shut up, man? So this is not a Tickle Me Elmo. I actually had this lovely, it's like a rip-off of a Tickle Me Elmo. I don't even know what version of it is, but basically the Tickle Me Elmo dolls were kind of like this, but a lot bigger, a lot more robotic, and they actually kicked and moved around when you played with them. And I think they said just as many lines. This one only says like 3 or so lines. Is that all you say, Elmo? Say more! Tickle Elmo's feet! My man's Elmo has a whole foot fetish! Now that's weird, Elmo. Do you have anything else to say? Bro, I hate this thing. Will you do something else? Okay, I've had enough of that. I ain't tickling Elmo no more. I think I killed Elmo. How is he still laughing? I'm not tickling him no more. Anyways, on to the tea about the Tickle Me Elmo. Tickle Me Elmo dolls have a really, really dark Shut up, Elmo! Tickle Me Elmos have a really dark backstory that I'm sure I haven't even fully covered. So, almost 1,400 people were killed from Tickle Me Elmos and almost 1,300 were injured. You guys are probably like, what are you talking about? Well, basically when these dolls were released into toy stores, people were getting trampled, pushed up, beaten, and just throwing fights over just getting their hands on one of these dolls. That's how in high demand it was during the year that it was released, and I am not even joking. Like, there's literally videos all around YouTube about this. 2 women were arrested in Chicago for fighting over the doll, while in New York some people ran after delivery trucks hoping to get their hands on an Elmo before it reached the stores. And someone allegedly purchased a Tickle Me Elmo for $7,100 in Denver because they were so desperate to get a cringy, scary Elmo doll for their child that they spent $7 grand on it. Now that is just ridiculous. First off, in the first place, they're scary, they're annoying, and why would anybody spend $7,000 on an Elmo doll? Like, what? And last but not least about these Tickle Me Elmos, they are just terrifying without their fur. Have you guys seen what they look like with zero fur on them? They are just like this robotic body that moves around, super creepy, and it just does not feel right. Seeing these things without the fur base around them is actually horrifying, and now I'm just traumatized from Elmo dolls. I don't know about you guys, but Tickle Me Elmo gives me nightmares. And there's a lot of stories about Tickle Me Elmo dolls talking without their batteries in the middle of the night, kind of similar to the first story we covered. So there's a lot of Tickle Me Elmo doll battery glitches, but this one is spicy. So there were parents who knew that their son loved Elmo so much that they bought him a little toy Elmo phone set. It looked super harmless, it was super cute, you know, just an Elmo toy set where you push buttons and Elmo would say stuff on the phone. However, until one day they realized that the phone that Elmo was talking to their son on was saying something that was not appropriate. It was a big naughty, okay? It was not good, kids. However, the tea is hot about what he said. So this toy was actually supposed to teach kids how to count, and it would have talks with the child who answers the phone. Elmo is supposed to say 4, 5, 6 when the buttons on the phone are pushed. Apparently, he really liked having his buttons pushed. This is really bad, okay? This is not good what he says. Because it eventually started to sound like Elmo was asking the children something else. Take a listen for yourself. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if you guys heard that, it was very naughty and inappropriate, okay? It sounds like Elmo saying something not good, okay? Naughty words and bad things, alright? I'm a little shocked about that. That definitely doesn't sound right. And, they should probably fix the batteries on that. Or maybe Elmo's just haunted and cursed. Who knows? Also, another person had another problem with Elmo's batteries dying out, and this time the boy, also who loved Elmo, had his parents noticing that the doll was actually threatening him, and it sounded like he was saying, "Kill James," which is literally their son's name. That's just so coincidental because literally the batteries were dying, and that's exactly what Elmo sounded like he was saying. This became such a scarce for parents that had these toys because all of them were hearing the Elmos say kill whatever, and they started to put this on the news channels because it was so incredibly creepy and so freaky, guys. Like, that is terrifying. I'm scared of that. No more Elmo dolls with dead batteries in anyone's house. It's eventually my house because my Elmo's on the floor right now. And last but not least, I had no idea about this last one. Apparently, Elmo and Katy Perry did a collaboration, and it was weird, like really weird. Basically, Elmo sang a song with Katy Perry, but it was a little bit more adult-like. The dressing and the outfits were not Sesame Street themed, and Katy Perry went all out. first off, I'm kind of curious as to why Katy Perry chose to collaborate with Elmo or do a duet with Elmo, because Elmo is literally a child show. It was just very interesting to see that. I never knew about that, but hey, I guess anything's possible in Sesame Street and with Elmo's world, right? I mean, Elmo's got some dark tea on him. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys agree that Elmo is scary, be sure to drop a like in today's video and hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more crazy videos. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to check the description down below. Go get an angel plushie before they're all gone, guys. You guys only have so long to get one because they're super limited edition. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram, my TikTok, and my other socials will be linked down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!